Hey guys, Brewery 602 Beer Reviews here at Brewery 602 on Instagram. My name is Marcus, and today I have a beer out of Pueblo Vida Brewing Company located in Tucson, Arizona. This is Circuitous. It is a double IPA coming in at 8% ABV. The wife and I did make it down to Tucson for our 14-year anniversary, and she humored me enough to be able to go do a brewery tour before we actually went to our hotel. So that was really cool of her. She knows she has to put up with this whole beer thing that I'm on. But Pueblo Vida, anyways, has some of the coolest can art out there and some of the best beer out there. Pueblo Vida in general is one of the top, 3 or 4 breweries in Arizona for me, and that's in my opinion. But this is a double IPA with Mosaic, and it does say that it is a lupulin powder. So a lupulin powder is a concentrated form of the hop, and a lot of times with lupulin powder, it falls. It really does fall in the beer. So a lot of times, if you have an IPA or something like that, and you see a bunch of residual powder or little hops or whatever left on the bottom of the glass, that's lupulin powder because it's real heavy. It does fall through. But when they're transferring it, it also gets in the beer, in the cans and stuff like that. So you do happen to usually get it in cans. And I will do a roll, Joe, because this is lupulin powder. The only time I'll do a roll on a can normally. And I do have my glass that I picked up there. So that is the proper glassware from Pueblo Vida. Anyways, let me crack it open. And usually Pueblo does hazy IPAs. That's what they're really well known for nowadays. And lo and behold, it's a very hazy IPA. I did pour it really hard, but comes in a pretty opaque pineapple juice. This is what pineapple juice, like when you pour Dole pineapple juice, that's exactly what it looks like. Completely hazy, very opaque. A really nice white compact bubbles on this. They're almost compact all the way to the very top. Just the very, very, very top are a little sudsy, but otherwise just solid head on that pour. Anyways, let me get a dry-by aroma. Yeah, it's dank and mango and pineapple right off the bat. Oh, wow. There's peach and there's like a mango melon kind of a mixture going on, and there's even like a white grape kind of kicking in the background, but all of that is surrounded by a little bit of a dankness. So there's a nice hop dankness. It's not the locker room dankness that I talk about a lot. This is more of a hop dankness. There's even some orange in there as well, like or a citrus of some sort. It could be an orange or a tangerine. Could be something very similar to that. Let me get a deeper aroma. It's just wonderful. I mean, it still has a Pueblo Vida feel to it. They do use a lot of times they use their house yeast. This is a slightly different version of like their house yeast almost. I don't know what they did with yeast, but it's a Vida beer, and the mango, pineapple, tangerine, peach thing that's going on in here is phenomenal. So let me get a taste on it. Cheers. Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. 8% ABV. Mouthfeel is very just fluffy and cloudy and, just like perfect. It's a perfect mouthfeel. It's that medium, maybe a little less than medium mouthfeel. At 8%, there's really no alcohol in there. I did pick up, like towards the back end, a little bit of hop bitterness in there, but the juiciness is insane. I mean, it is mango and pineapple for days. There's even like a floral character in there. It's like you know, like a floral, peach, mango, some melon. It's all over the juice map. Like, you go buy a box of fruit juice and dissect it and figure out all the different juices involved, and they're probably in this beer. The bitterness that hangs out in the background is very surprising, because normally these hazies that Vida does are your traditional New England style, where, you know, not very bitter. This one actually has a very pleasant bitterness that's like perfect. The bitterness balances out all this juice, that it makes it just, you know, makes you crave and want more of it. So that's pretty crazy for an 8% beer. Yeah, so again, well balanced, a lot of different tropical fruit and citrus flavors, nice bitterness that help balance it out. It's an excellent overall beer. And I'm sure when I pour the rest of this out, I'll get some of that lupulin powder on the bottom. But as far as the grade's concerned, I'll go 98. I'll go 98 on it. I mean, Pueblo Vida, even without the name, the name helps a lot, because you know you're going to get a good beer, which is, you know, kind of hard to get past. But even without the name, I mean, just the beer stands alone just perfect. It's a very, very, very good beer. If you are ever in the area, go to Tucson, go to Pueblo Vida, try all their beers out. You're going to fall in love with the brewery. Unfortunately, they don't distribute, so most of their stuff is brewery release only. And again, fantastic beer. Again, 98. My name is Marcus, Brewery 602 Beer Reviews, at Brewery 602 on Instagram. Please follow, like, and subscribe. Cheers.